You might end up in water that you're not that comfortable swimming in. And in business, that means bad things. You're smart, you're motivated, you want to do something big. You're on the verge of being a young boss, and we're going to help you get there. I'm your host, Isabel Garino, and welcome to the Young Boss Podcast, where youth is your power. Are you the type that's always fixated with what's new, with the next best thing? Are you waiting in line for the new iPhone only 6 months after you just got your other one? Are you jumping around from relationship to relationship as soon as somebody new or more exciting shows interest in you? Even worse, are you chomping at the bit to integrate every single piece of new technology and AI that you can get your hands on into your business? If you are, chances are you're suffering from something we like to call shiny penny syndrome. In fact, you might be spending all this time chasing the shiny penny when in reality, the pennies you already have might just be what need to be shined and cleaned up. Today, the shiny penny could represent anything. But right now, the shiny penny and your attraction to it is a pitfall, and it could be a major roadblock as you try to run and grow your business. If you suffer from shiny penny syndrome, aka always chasing the next hot thing, then you're likely a visionary or a business owner. You're easily excited by new ideas, new products, projects, and technology, and even new relationships. I get it. It's super easy to fall into the rabbit hole. I mean, hey, new tech, new opportunities to succeed. Who doesn't love that? And while it's great to have growth mindset, getting too deep and too invested in this rabbit hole can be detrimental to the business. How are you supposed to hit goals if you're constantly introducing new ways of doing things and disrupting current project timelines and roadmaps? The new AI tool can wait. I promise. Sometimes new technologies can be disruptive in all the wrong ways. And as a young entrepreneur, you might find yourself full of ideas and ambition, constantly chasing the next big thing. But here's the thing. Sometimes you really need to just focus, to slow things down. First thing I need to double back on and reintroduce are the two most important roles in a business: the visionary, likely you, the young boss, the idea guy or gal, and the integrator, the person whose job it is to keep the visionary on track. You see, I used to be an integrator for our companies, and I eventually transitioned into the visionary role. And let me tell you, that shift is hard, and I truly think that 95% of people could never do it successfully. The only other person I've ever seen do it with grace is Stacey Gray. And what I learned from Stacey's experience was that I just needed to trust myself as the visionary and embrace the input and guidance from my integrator. You know, it's a delicate dance, no doubt, but when the roles work in harmony, incredible things can happen. Finding the balance between the visionary's big ideas and the integrator's practical implementation is essential for any successful business. You have to think, the visionary is all gas and the integrator sometimes feels like they're all brakes, but that perfect balance of them can help you from feeling trapped by shiny penny syndrome. One of the hardest skills to learn as an integrator is to never tell the visionary no. No, that's a big no-no, right? You must always find a way to tell them how. The visionary comes to you with big, grand old ideas. Your job isn't to tell them no, but to tell them how. And that can get achieved sometimes by you telling them how is going to translate to them as no. I know that most of you listening are young bosses, so you're the visionary, you're the idea person, and well, you hate being told no. I get it. It sucks. It's a total letdown. And sometimes you might skip the meetings with your integrator because, well, they're always hating on you. And, you're feeling like they're always saying no or tabling your ideas, and literally that's zero fun. I get it. But let me tell you something crucial. The integrators are not trying to shut us down. Their job is to help us figure out the how so we can achieve the big ideas in the best and easiest possible way. I mean, you don't want to be the nail salon that also sells tacos just because you, the visionary, thought it would be cool to have a taco shop too. Like, in what world does that make sense, right? Anyways, the integrator is always making sure that the top priorities, the goals, are being worked towards and accomplished. The integrator doesn't get distracted by shiny pennies, and they're always working towards making sure that the current pennies pennies are still glowing and shining and bringing you in all the money. The integrator's role is about finding solutions and helping you, the visionary, understand the steps needed to turn your vision into reality. Embracing integration meetings can lead to powerful synergy where both parties thrive. Remember, we're all in this together, working towards the same goal. Sometimes you just have to take a deep breath during a meeting and remember that. If you don't have someone protecting you, being that voice of reason, you might end up in water that you're not that comfortable swimming in. And in business, that means bad things. So let's embrace integration meetings and find the balance and the power with our wild ideas and the practical path to get there. Shiny penny syndrome can be a real threat to our businesses. It's that constant allure of the next big thing. Every year they come out with something newer, fancier, sexier, and we've all got to have it, right? But stay focused, young bosses, and resist the urge to chase every shiny opportunity that comes our way. It's crucial to stay in your power and to keep the ideas flowing, but always be ready to shelve an idea or put an idea on ice. It might not be the right time. You might not have the budget. It's not that it's a bad idea, it's just not gonna happen right now. And it's important to not pursue every great idea you have because shiny penny syndrome is something that can stop you from achieving your goals and it can distract you from something really big happening. Do your best to not let shiny penny syndrome distract you. Stay in your lane. Think about successful companies like In-N-Out or Chick-fil-A. They stuck to their core strengths and excelled. In-N-Out isn't selling fish tacos or vegan meats or, they're sticking to what they know, cheeseburgers and french fries and milkshakes too, I guess. Chick-fil-A doesn't do cheeseburgers or burritos. They just do chicken, right? And these companies, they know who they are. They know what their bread and butter is, and they absolutely crush it in their lane. If you stay in your lane, there's no traffic, I promise. You know how many entrepreneurs I meet that say they'd love to franchise either one of those chains? Yeah, we probably all would, because we know that the line around the block means money around the block, right? Why not apply that same principle to your business? It might be kind of silly, dare I say negligent, not to. Keeping up with the Joneses is another way of thinking of shiny penny syndrome. Sometimes it feels like, well, everybody else is doing it, so why can't we try? Everybody else is on Twitter or doing LinkedIn ads, can't we try? But if it's not part of your strategy, then maybe you should just stay on track. You have to realize nothing is one size fits all. If it's working for them, for your competition, it's not always guaranteed to work for you. Hey, why waste your time doom scrolling when you could be learning how to raise capital, manage a team, or be a boss? It's time to level up and hit that subscribe button for the Young Boss Podcast. Now, back to the show. In my experience, staying focused on the core values and the strengths of your business is crucial. It allows you to build a strong brand identity and loyal customer base. Don't be swayed by the noise of shiny distractions. Instead, concentrate on delivering excellence in what you already do best. So now that we know a little bit more about shiny penny syndrome and the pitfalls of it, let's chat about some strategies to combat that shiny penny syndrome. So my big thing when it comes to this is to dig deep, not wide. Find your niche and be the best in your industry. It's vital, especially at the beginning of your business, that you narrow down your offerings and services and then you begin to grow and learn how to do it in a sustainable way for your business. The early stages of your business are crucial. Don't scatter your energy everywhere. Concentrate on one course until you've achieved success. That's the key to building a solid foundation for your future endeavors. We talked briefly about Chick-fil-A and In-N-Out, but think about a nail salon. You're there for your nails, right? And you're not there for your eyelashes or brow waxes or even a massage. No thank you. I'm here for your niche. I'm here for the service that you are best at. I'm not here to partake in all the side hustles. Hustle on, but be careful, because if you're amazing at one thing, you're probably going to be mediocre at everything else. Listen, I don't want you to think that you cannot grow and expand your services and businesses and try new things. You absolutely can and should do those things, but don't dig too wide. You don't want, your amazing nail salon to receive a handful of bad reviews about the massages and it ruins your reputation as a nail tech. It could easily be the death of you. It's going to be really hard to learn about your clientele, their demographics, the services they want, if you're spread too thin by offering too many products or services. When you dig deep and focus on becoming the best in your category, you become an authority in your field. It's not about doing everything. It's about doing what you do exceptionally well. And that's what will set you apart and attract your ideal clients. I once heard a story that Chick-fil-A's biggest competition was Boston Market. That sounds weird. I don't know why they'd even be in the same category, but I guess similar sides that they're offering, right? Chick-fil-A was trying to become better, bigger than Boston Market. And they were just focused on spending more money and how do we, get more customers than them. And they were worried about this so much, about beating their competition. And then their CEO just said, stop. Let's stop focusing on them and start focusing on us. Start focusing on us being the absolute best company we can be, getting our customers to fall in love with us and have loyalty to us. And when they did that, they literally 30 times what Boston Market does. I don't even know if there's a Boston Market in town anymore, but Chick-fil-A, I can tell you where the 3 closest ones are, right? And the lines are around the block because they do have that loyalty. Their food tastes exactly the same every time. Their customer service is 10 out of 10. I often think about hiring their people from that line. They're standing out there in the heat talking to me, my pleasure and all this stuff, but they are the best of the best. You know this. And so it's one of those things when you're focused on everybody else and what everybody else is doing, you're not going to actually beat them. When you focus on you and you go 10 times deeper into you and your business and what you need to be doing to be the best, you actually might succeed. Just think about it, okay? Words for thought. Sometimes we all need a little help to keep ourselves on track. And if you have a habit of chasing shiny pennies and being unable to follow through on tasks until completion, it might be time to partner with someone who complements your weaknesses and can help you stay focused on your goals. You may be somebody who gets bored at the 70% completion mark, and you probably struggle closing out the project. If that's you, you probably need to get some help from a partner or collaborator who can help take your projects through to the finish line and keep the momentum going. Regardless of how a partner could help you, we all need some support and collaboration from our friends and colleagues. It's not about hustling backwards or chasing coins, chasing pennies. It's about hustling forwards and chasing dollars. Partnering with the right person can make all the difference. A strong partnership fosters accountability, support, and ultimately success. Whether you're a visionary or an integrator, finding that balance and supporting each other's strengths is the key to achieving greatness. So find the right partner who can be your anchor when distractions steer you off course. It will help, I promise. And there you have it. Shiny penny syndrome is a real challenge, but armed with some of the knowledge and strategies we discussed today, you can steer clear of it and stay focused on your path to success. As visionaries, it's natural to be drawn to new and exciting opportunities. But remember to trust your integrator's guidance and work towards staying aligned with your team's goals. Together, you can achieve greatness and make your business thrive. So resist the temptation of chasing after every shiny opportunity that comes your way. Trust me, there will be many. Dig deep, find your niche, and be the best of the best in your category. Trust me, it's what sets the real winners apart from the rest. If you do find yourself struggling with shiny penny syndrome, consider partnering with someone who complements your weaknesses. An integrator, and keeps you on track. Remember, it's not about hustling backwards or chasing pennies. It's about hustling forward and chasing those dollars, honey. Embrace your power, stay focused, and be the best of the best in your category. Dig deep, young bosses, and watch your business thrive. Thanks for listening to another episode of the Young Boss Podcast with your host, Isabel Garino. Be sure to like, share, and follow on Instagram and TikTok, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Let me know in the comments, are you the visionary or the integrator? I'd love to know. I want to know who's listening. Who are you guys? Let me know. Where do you fall in your business? Remember, youth is your power.